Have you ever heard of a movie called The Man Who Would Be King? If not, you're in for a treat. It's a film from back in 1975, and let me tell you, it's packed with all sorts of surprises. Keep watching this video because there are some funny, shocking, and even sad facts about it that you won't want to miss. The movie follows two British soldiers, Daniel Dravot and Peachy Carnehan, who venture into remote regions of India in search of adventure and fortune. Along the way, they encounter tribes, face perilous challenges, and even manage to become kings themselves. Now, here's something interesting. Did you know that The Man Who Would Be King was based on a story by Rudyard Kipling? Yep, the same guy who wrote The Jungle Book. It's cool to see his work brought to life on the big screen. As for lesser-known facts, did you know that Sean Connery and Michael Caine, who played the main characters, were originally considered for each other's roles? Imagine how different the movie would have been if they'd swapped. As for cherished memories, do you have any? Maybe watching it with your family on a rainy Sunday afternoon or discovering it for the first time with friends. Share your stories and memories with us in the comments below. We'd love to hear them. So, if you're up for an adventure filled with laughs, shocks, and maybe even a tear or two, give The Man Who Would Be King a watch. You won't regret it. In 1975, a captivating adventure unfolded on the silver screen. The Man Who Would Be King, based on a story by Rudyard Kipling, entranced audiences with its tale of ambition and betrayal set against the backdrop of colonial India. Directed by John Huston, this film takes viewers on a journey through the rugged terrains of the Khyber Pass, where two former British soldiers, Daniel Dravot and Peachy Carnehan, set out to carve their own kingdom in the remote lands of Afghanistan. Their quest for power and wealth leads them to encounter tribes, face treacherous landscapes, and ultimately confront their own hubris. The allure of The Man Who Would Be King lies not only in its thrilling plot, but also in its exploration of themes such as friendship, imperialism, and the folly of ambition. As the protagonists navigate the complexities of their newfound authority, they grapple with the consequences of their actions and the limits of their aspirations. Set against the backdrop of the 19th century, the film captures the essence of an era marked by exploration, conquest, and the clash of civilizations. The Man Who Would Be King remains a timeless classic, celebrated for its compelling narrative, stellar performances, and breathtaking cinematography. Through its portrayal of adventure and intrigue, it continues to captivate audiences, inviting them to ponder the nature of power, ambition, and the pursuit of greatness. Before achieving fame as a film star, Michael Caine declined a role in the BBC's police drama series Z-Cars in 1962 to avoid being typecast. The role ultimately went to Jeremy Kemp. The movie was initially planned as a major roadshow production in 1967 after Warner Brothers merged with Seven Arts, with Martin Ritt set to direct. Interestingly, the same soundstage at Shepperton Studios where Caine filmed his debut film, Hell in Korea in 1956, was used for Batman Begins in 25. So, there's a significant connection between his first and one of his later films. Christopher Plummer, known for his role in The Sound of Music, was initially considered for a lead role in The Ipcress File, but turned it down. Sean Connery, famed for his roles in numerous films, favored The Rock and Entrapment from the 90s, but regretted his involvement in The Avengers. Originally slated for Star Trek V, Connery couldn't join due to his commitment to Indiana Jones and The Last Crusade. The term Shakira in the film is a nod to his name. Michael Caine found a connection with the character of Harry Palmer in the Ipcress File long before he was offered the role. 2 years prior, he expressed his desire to play such a role, recognizing it as unattainable for unknown actors at the time. Christopher Plummer shared 2 roles with Peter Cushing, both portrayed Sherlock Holmes and Professor Van Helsing in different productions. Plummer depicted Holmes in Silver Blaze and Murder by Decree, while Cushing played the same character in earlier films. Similarly, Plummer took on the role of Van Helsing in Dracula 2000, following Cushing's portrayal in various Dracula films. Despite being 60 years old when he portrayed Richard the Lionheart in Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, Sean Connery brought the character to life at the age of 41, reflecting the historical age of the king when he met his demise. In the production of The Man Who Would Be King, Sean Connery, known for his roles in Goldfinger and The Hunt for Red October, was initially approached for a part in Die Hard with a Vengeance. However, he declined due to the character's sinister nature, as he had previously collaborated with director John McTiernan on multiple projects. Sean Connery's talent was recognized early in his career, earning him the Variety Club of Great Britain Film Actor Award in 1965 for his performances in The Hill and Goldfinger. Christopher Plummer, who portrayed Rudyard Kipling, faced potential dismissal from the producers during the film's early stages. It was only through Sean Connery's insistence that Plummer remained part of the cast. Connery went as far as threatening to leave the production if Plummer was let go. Eventually, the producers yielded to Connery's demand, securing Plummer's role in the film. In a lesser-known animation gem, the man who would be king lent his distinctive voice to the character Tak the Cobbler. Meanwhile, the man who would be king, also known as Michael Caine, earned a spot on Empire magazine's list of top movie stars. Interestingly, in The Muppet Christmas Carol, there's a subtle nod to Caine's real name, Morris McLuhite, as his character walks by a store bearing the same surname. These snippets offer intriguing glimpses into the diverse talents of the actors involved in The Man Who Would Be King. Christopher Plummer, known for his role in The Sound of Music, was the only actor from that film to meet the real Maria von Trapp in Vermont as a child. Sean Connery, who portrayed King Daniel Dravot, also played Kings and Time Bandits, Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, and First Knight. Meanwhile, Michael Caine, considered for a role in Ghostlight Part 1, lost the part to Ian Hogg. This film brought together these actors, each with their own notable history in cinema. In the 1975 movie, Michael Caine had a younger brother, Stanley Caine, who appeared in several films before. He discovered he had an older half-brother named David after their mother passed away. Unfortunately, David spent his life in a hospital due to epilepsy. The famous scene where the protagonist meets Roxanne was filmed at the Kasbah of Ait Ben Haddou, located just north of the southern Moroccan city of Ouarzazate. This area is often referred to as Morocco's Hollywood because numerous international productions, including notable films like Gladiator and Kingdom of Heaven, were shot there. Interestingly, Michael Caine was initially set to star in another film called The Dresser alongside Orson Welles in the early 1980s. However, the role ultimately went to Sir Tom Courtenay instead. In the development stages, plans for the film involved director John Huston, working with actors Humphrey Bogart and Gary Cooper, but this fell through due to producer Mike Todd's untimely death in a plane crash in 1958. Sean Connery, known for his role as James Bond, starred in a later adaptation. Michael Caine's portrayal included military mannerisms drawn from his own experiences in the British Army, adding depth to his character's background. A pivotal moment in Michael Caine's career came when he accepted a role initially turned down by James Fox. This decision changed Caine's career path dramatically, propelling him to stardom in the movie world. The setting of Kafiristan, which is now part of Afghanistan and Pakistan, added depth and mystery to the film, captivating audiences with its exotic allure. Sean Connery, known for his memorable roles, faced criticism for his attempt at an accent in another movie. Despite this, The Man Who Would Be King remains a timeless adventure classic, transporting viewers to a world of daring escapades and colorful characters. In summary, The Man Who Would Be King continues to charm audiences with its adventurous storyline, memorable performances, and exotic locations. It's a testament to the talents of its cast and crew preserved for audiences to enjoy for years to come.